Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benz, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake. All authentic in my own lane. I am me till I'm in the grave. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. Ooh, never panic. Get a worry, send it up and then it vanish. Yeah, I can't stand it. Out of all the way you move it, see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Still strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Tables set, now tables turn. God's plan, don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth. My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you.
Well, you guys are going to get me from 3 to 5 o'clock Central Time today, so let's start a couple seconds early. It's word of mouth. We're back. We're going to play the events mode again. We're going to knock out all 10 of those and then just bang some invites away until we're up for 2 hours. So if you guys got questions, if you got courses you want to see, let me know. Let's get them in. A little announcement today. They did find a problem with Champ 99 starting on the PGA machines. You have a chance that they're going to reset. I think you guys have seen that already, but they did find the problem and look for a patch in the next week or so is what I was told. So we will wait for that to occur. Be careful with that starting Champ on a PGA machine then, though. But otherwise, nothing too exciting. I had Alex Arian. I'm going to say his last name wrong. Arian. Let's just make sure so I don't sound like a total asshole. But that's it. Arian. If I'm saying that incorrectly, sorry, Alex. But he stopped by again. We had some fun playing out at the bar last night. And that was good. It was weird because every time he shows up at my bar, the place is packed. And it's literally like the only time the place has ever been packed. It's just because we had a Colonels game that ended and the place is right across the street from the Colonels Stadium. So it got busy. It was hot. It was sticky. But we had fun. And that's all that we're here to do, right? We're here to have some fun playing tee. Write something down. Oh, we'll start with points. Points are never a bad thing. First time I'm touching the trackball today. Hey, Kev, how you doing, bud? We're getting there, guys. We're getting ready. We're going to be ready for Nashville. I'm hitting... Oh, what the fuck was that? 99? My God. I did just try to clean off the deck and the ball. Yes, happy Friday it is. We're going to get ready for that. But, yeah, I'm gonna go out and play tonight, too, because I need to get some of that Freaky Friday money. Now, Corey sent me a picture, and it looked like, I think it's Royal Cove 10. And it's quasi there. It's going to be an interesting shot. You're most likely not getting it onto the green in that setup that they had today. But you can get it down to have like a 40-yard putt from up in the rough. I wish we had that on the home edition right now. I wish we could play those when they went live for just to see how we want to play it. That would be kind of cool, actually, even if we don't have prizes on it, but release a Freaky Friday. It just doesn't make sense to me. I wish they had all the game modes on commercial available for home edition. Whether they're really prizes or credits, I still think it would be a fun thing to have. That might go in. We might start it off. Now, yesterday I got a hole in one to every game out of all 10. I'm impressed with myself. That would be like going 10 for 20 back in CTTP at least when it was hole in one based. Oh, if I could do that again, I'll be happy. But if you got a course and invite, you want to play, you want to take a shot at the title, please do. I'm all in. I'm ready to play today. Oh, come on. We're right on all these. We got to get one of these to drop. Hey, Michael, how you doing? How was your show? And who did you see, actually? It's crazy how many shows are going on at any given time in Chicago, right? I tried to run that right in. And yeah, I am trying to plan on getting down to the indie tournament, so I really got to play well in Nashville. If I play... Ah, okay. Okay, I know of waves. Well, it's part of it, though, dude. It's part of that life, man. You're living the life. The indie tournament for me is going to be depending on how well I play in Nashville, as well as most of the rest of the tournaments. I really have to do my best to make the clash, though. That's going to be a key this year. The stories I had from the one clash I got to attend are just too crazy not to just want to go again. I mind you, the indie tournaments are all better. No, it's the ear's really not good still, but it's getting there. The steroids are kicking in. Yeah, so apparently, well, one, I'm prone to ear infections, and since I had the neck surgery, I've been getting a ton of them. Like, it's been constant, just popping back and forth. Well, at least this doctor actually had some sense and knew exactly why I'm getting them. And it's from, my ears don't drain very well, so they stay kind of moist. I know. Something's got to be on me. They got to be moist all the time. But, so he's calling it a very similar to swimmer's ear, and asked me, he goes, you don't wear headphones all the time, do you? And I'm like, well, yeah, every day when I'm streaming. And he's like, well, you should use some of the alcohol, the swimmer's ear stuff when you're done, so it will get rid of some of that ear shit that you got going on. And so I bought the swimmer's ear stuff, and I'm looking at the label, and it's literally the 99% alcohol. So not only is it good for cleaning a trackball, it's good for cleaning your ears. And we will be putting that to the test. I did put a squirt of it in last night, and the doctor said I would wait a day or two to put it in. So I did. I waited a day or two. Yeah, that son of a bitch should have said 2 or 3. Holy crap. I don't know if any of you have ever gotten icy hot on your man parts before. Picture that when you put that shit in when I put that shit in my ear. That was the only comparison to how painful it actually was. I mean, putting straight alcohol in your ear when it's kind of raw in there, not a good idea. Not a good idea. We're going to make sure to be more gentle with ourselves. But, I mean, like, the music was super loud at the bar last night. And it hurt, like, it was hurting. It started to hurt. Like, the pounding of it was hurting my ears. A little bit of balance issues, but nothing major. It'll be fine. I just need to be perfect for Nashville, right? Hey, Damien, how you doing, bud? That's all we're going for in life right now, to do well in Nashville. That's it. That's my only goal. That's a life goal that I've got. Oh, 14 inches already ruined my streak, so 10 was it. 4th place with a clean round and 40,000. That's tough on a par 3, but we'll get there. Yeah, thank you guys for showing up for daytime stuff. I know I'm typically more of a nighttime person, but I gotta fit all this Golden Tee in, man. I gotta fit some games at the bar. I gotta fit games with you guys at home. It's really a grind. It is really a grind, man. It gets kind of beat up, and I feel bad if I cancel the show or cut it down. I'm thinking to myself, well, maybe I change to Tuesdays and Thursdays and do 2 shows a week. And then I realize, oh, my bar's closed Monday anyway. So Mondays are going to stay the same. I like to do a late night stream on Mondays. But if I stream late, I don't like going to the bar during the day. I feel just gross being there. I would play a lot more during the day if I had a cave type place here. Contemplated opening one, but I don't really want to play enough to justify myself supporting it. And we have some players in Iowa, but it's kind of spread out too far to get a big group together. Hi, Dave. How you doing? You better not be watching from the golf course. Your opponents would get very angry of you getting these kind of tips. We're a little off. We're not the sharpest mouth yet today. Let me nothing. We're not on it yet. I really want to play games today, I think, though. Events is fun as all. Oh, giddy up. Well, I will be seeing you on Prize Play. I've really been honestly, Montana, I've been really cutting back on the booze, like almost none now. It's like I started I started working out again, and I'm gaining weight, but it doesn't look right. I don't like it. I'm just sick of sick of not being healthy, and having a couple weeks in here where I haven't had pain is really nice. And it's something I want to strive to have less of in my life, is pain. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're probably right. You also don't get to see the very top of the gold leaderboards very often, so you could say one or the other. I could have gone there. I could have gone there. You went there. I did have a good game on Champ that I beat. With the way the Golden Tee is now. Ah, sweet, Jonathan. What was it on that card reader? Was I right? Did rebooting get it going, or was there a loose cord? Oh yeah, see, I won't run. I learned in the Army I fucking hate runnings. I can't stand it, dude. No, I'll ride a bike. There's just not enough, it's not enough of a visceral experience for me. There we go. I think this is the first one of the day. Oh, come on! That's got to release. I hit that perfect. Boom! God, do I mean, Jonathan, I gotta say, talking to you about your machine issues, I know my shit, and I hate it. I'm wasting my life away. It's like on resumes and shit, I can't go, well, hey guys, I know a Golden Tee machine inside and out. I can play it very well too. That just doesn't fly, right? That doesn't help the resume. But it's good for you guys, and that's all that matters, right? It's all that matters. We're gonna have to just get a service contract in here and start getting paid. I have been talking with Richard a little bit. We're gonna try to get those. Oh, I wanted roll, you idiot! Come on. Surprisingly, it is when you're talking to gay porn producers. It's weird. It's weird how it's very sectional like that. Yeah, I mean that's it's weird. Indeed, that's all Indeed gives me now. That's all they put me in touch with. They're just like gay porn producers. All right. Hey, whatever it is, man. If it's paying 6 figures, I'll do it. Why not? Well, fucking Christ, Ryan. How you doing, buddy? Well, thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. Hey, Rick. Ryan, but it was disappointing to see you having to purchase your own women's clothing. It hurt, Nick. It's not perfect yet, but I was able to get headphones in. It's moist. I'm gonna give that one credit to Ryan McCoog. I saw his name and I was like, fuck that guy. I can't not be ahead of him. But Alja has more points, so let's just ace 18 too. It's the only chance I've got. Ah, damn it. Not moist. We didn't win any yet. We haven't won one yet. It is nice having these games closed, though, man. For the last couple weeks, I'd come in, and if I played 10 games the day before, I was basically playing by myself for a couple of days. Wall and green. No, well, if it's a good shot, but when you're that high up, the club you have to hit to have that trajectory, I don't have in my bag. Oh, I do that one. No, I do play that on Petra, yes. Hey, Chris. There's Puff. What we got from Puff? Oh, Jesus Christ. It's you guys all together? At least you could sign in from individual accounts to give me the viewers. Fuck you. I see how you are. I'm worth a third. I'm only worth a third of your time. Okay, that's new. That little lag glitch there was kind of new. I don't know why. I mean, do you know, Ryan? Do you know when else that was? And this is going to be a sad one. That was also the last weekend we actually physically got to hang out with Pony. That was the last time I physically got to see him. All right, we're getting some weird glitches. We might get a reboot here and see. We're getting some pauses that we're not used to. I believe that was at Teachers in St. Louis. And I believe Paige worked there at that time. Or managed the place or worked there. We had a fucking great time there. There's a really funny off-color story, not racist or anything, but something I won't share online about this. So remind me about it in Nashville, and I will happily tell you. It's a really good story. I don't think I've told many people this story either. It's actually really good. It's so good. I really want to just spew it out right here, but my verbal diarrhea, probably not good for any of those involved. Predictable. Actually, Rick, you'd probably be one I should well, I mean, it's so long ago now. We're looking at back in, when was that? 2013? It's that long ago. No, it's just one I don't want to share on. I don't want to share on camera. I will definitely share that though. With it's not anything like that. It's just stuff I don't want recorded. How is this not going on? Hotshots Teachers. It might have been either. It might have been Teachers. It might have been no. Wherever it was the parking lot had a hotel in it. I believe it's the Bass Pro Shop is there now. And it's probably all the same one, right? It might have been Side Pockets too, but I'm pretty sure it was Teachers. Dude, we used to drink a lot, even more so then than we do now at tournaments. It was bad. Okay, that story is hilarious. The story about it was kind of hilarious. It's really in bad taste, and you know, I mean, we can laugh at the funny stuff from back in the day, but especially with the guy who it was. I mean, finding out that he was smoking, like just living in the basement of that bar, smoking crack all the time. They went, when they cleaned him out of the bar, they went down there and there was like a shit and piss corner with no bathroom. Like it was just a corner where he was shitting and pissing. Pretty fucking hilarious. That's worse than the executive story. A shit and piss corner in the basement of your bar. That's good. That's really smart. No, this is a Chicago. The story that Ryan's talking about is a Chicago bar. We had very good times at many a year. Oh yeah. I believe that story also occurred on this day. Do you remember when we were? It was a big fight that we had, but Ryan will love the memory of this story. So it's me, McCook, and Kins, and we're playing Rustic Bridge, I believe it was, right? And we're playing 1 through 5, but times 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And the standing rule for 1 through 5 is that double eagle points don't count for points. So Ryan's teeing off third, and we're on, I think, hole 5 of Rustic Bridge. I believe it's Rustic Bridge. It might have been Laurel, but I'm almost positive it's Rustic Bridge. But we're playing hole 5 of Rustic Bridge, and it's a par 5. Well, Kins and I hit C3s and knock it way down the fairway, and well, Ryan goes up and hits, and he's like, you guys are dumb. Well, he drives the green, right? Kins then has the next shot, and he holes out for double eagle. So in 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, those are worth $30 a piece. I then, right behind him, hole it out as well for 30. And Ryan makes his putt. And we basically laugh because Ryan doesn't get anything for putting in for double eagle. So he made a putt for double eagle to lose $60. Hey, Neil. He basically makes a putt for double eagle to lose $60. It was quite good. And then it was a call. I mean, like, it was a call to Haas. We called Litzinger. He was like, no, this is bullshit. And we're just making calls like, no, dude, those are the rules, buddy. And everybody's like, nope, double eagle points don't count. I believe that also the same day, Kins and I got into it really bad because I watered a shot and then hold out the drop for birdie. And I'm like, 30. And he's like, that's not 30. He's like, I'm like, dude, the rules birdie or better. That's a birdie for a hole out. That's $30. And he's like, no, they don't count if you water. No, they count. And everybody's telling him they count. And he got all pissed and went home. He's like, fuck this, I'm out. Yeah. If you hole out, I don't play mobile enough to notice it, dude. Oh, was that when we went to Jimmy Mac's house and we played poker with the guy who kept saying, pardon the language here, but he kept saying that, like, he wouldn't mess with special needs people because they have retard strength? No, the green surface, the surface is different. I'm 100% certain of it. We have a different surface altogether when we're putting on, and it changed the way that putting is. It has changed. The surface has changed. No one's going to tell me the way that the ball breaks instantly when it hits now and doesn't follow the first bounce. Yes, it is definitely, and you might be right. It seems like it's a harder surface. You would think that putting would go a little farther then, and you'd be able to make putts then. But once again, I'm not concerned with the surface change. I'm concerned that why we didn't know there was a surface change and what it changed and where it changed. There is definitely a different feel to it now, though. Like, I'm adjusting my aim points to have it play a total bounce sideways more. And Ryan, you probably play more than anybody in here. What do you think? Is it a different surface? Is it a different surface when you're hitting to the green? So I would be thinking here, right, that a left 1 wind and a 3 break would probably play pretty much as a dead straight. A left 3 break and a 1 break with the wind would be very close to a straight shot if I have it with bite. But this one will miss left if I hit this. I have to move this here for certain. Because that first bounce is going to bounce left pretty goddamn hard. And we were right. I missed it left. Now, I didn't have enough sauce on that anyway to make it go in. Agreed. And I think that's been a problem too in the past, because I'm like, look, guys, your update is causing the problem. What was in the update that could have caused this? And they can't answer that question very often. Yeah, sand is broken, to be honest with you. I don't know how many times you play older courses, but there's a lot of courses where we played shots. Well, okay, the playing slower on the green isn't what I'm talking about. They have played slower, and I really think I gave the root cause of this, and I think I'm right, but no one has been able to answer it. And why putting got slower, and I don't think that was a green change at all. That coincided with when they fixed the Vanguard balls from going a mile, when you could, like, where you could putt the Vanguard balls 200 feet. Oh, yeah, no. What I'm talking about, I know when you hit into sand on older courses, though, there's a lot of shots that we used to play that will leave you in basically stroke limit spots because it locks you onto the edge of a bunker. And if you look, most of the bunkers have a bigger edge and then concave and curve out. So the ball would hit those spots before, but then trickle out to the flat part and move back some. Well, now, if you, let's say, miss a putt into the sand, you're basically taking your stroke limit now because that ball won't come off the sand enough that you can even get out. But when they fixed the, there we go, that's better. When they fixed the Vanguards, my perfect reasoning for this is that when they fixed the Vanguards, basically what they did was to fix the Vanguards was they took all of the ball attributes off of the putting surface, right? So what I'm saying is this, like stock balls, let's say, are 130s across the board on all the numbers. Well, streaks were 150 on power, right? And 110 on backspin. I'm giving fake numbers, but you get what I'm getting at here. All of the balls besides stock have a distance modifier on it, right? Like a power modifier. And if you look now, too, where we used to be able to get a putt to max out at almost 150, it was just short, like 149. It's only like 143 now. Those kind of things are why I think I'm right on it. And I mean, like, I even had a scale before that. Depending on the ball you used, I could tell you when a putt would turbo exactly. Because there was math to it, and how Golden Tee putting used to work, it was very similar to Tiger Woods putting, where on Tiger Woods you had a whole bunch of different putter lengths you could select, and if you had a 40-foot putt and it was uphill, you wouldn't take the 40-foot putter, you take the 60-foot putter and play it 10% short of the distance. Golden Tee works very similar to that, and it was every 10 feet you'd have a new putter until you started getting up into higher distances. And that modifier would be based off of what ball you were using, right? So if I was using streaks on a course and I had a 13-foot putt, it was still giving me the 10-foot putter. But because the streaks were giving me a 4-foot extra distance on it, and it seemed to follow true, whether or not that's how the code worked. But see, that's the thing. Putts aren't any slower to me right now. You're right. They kind of are slower, but it's less consistent since they fixed the rollovers. And now breaks. To me, it doesn't seem like there's a way or a rhyme or a reason to it, because I made 2 left 10s on 18 of Easter last night because the pin was up close. I had to get it over the top. So I had 80-foot left 10s. And I told Alex, I'm like, all I'm going to do is get it out as far as I can. Both of them went in. I then had a similar left 10 putt from like 72 feet that had the same meter reading. Obviously, we can't tell if I was dead straight on my line on my pullback, but very similar. And dude, it went up instantly and turned right down, and I was low side by 10 feet almost. Same thing with distance putts. You get to 17 on Easter, and you could have a putt get to the bottom of that hill where you're 70 feet away, and it's an up 10 left 3, and it's 5 feet short of the hole. Those are the ones that get me. But if I'm an extra 5 feet away, it will get there. But it's not the same as the turbo putting. Because turbo putting, if we look at the graphs that I made based off of distance and charted, you're not going to see what we used to see when we had a turbo putt. I guess we still technically have turbo putts, but the effect has been dramatically reduced based on probably not having the ball speed to it. Honestly, I'm at the point where I think that putting was better when there was rollovers, because we knew when a putt would roll over and we were able to correct that. Now, for newer players, I guess that's a bad thing because they don't know how to correct it. So I could get it before I knew how to correct it. It was frustrating as shit if I had a 10-foot down 10 putt and it just wouldn't go in. And one of the courses that we'd always have rollovers on was Falcon Sands, the one that we're playing as the throwback course this week. Dude, you don't know how many matches that year I watched people that changed ways because both people had putts on 18 and one's rolled over that you knew it was happening. You couldn't do anything about it. I don't know. I'm just of the impression that I would like to know what I want to know the reason why. I don't care that it's doing it. But it doesn't seem like I can ever get a direct answer as to the reason why, or more importantly, not even a direct answer. They have no idea what I'm talking about. That tells me that you don't have anybody playing the game enough to actually know the game. So when you tell me that things are being tested, the people that are testing it aren't really testing it because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Or they're just looking and testing it to see that there's no fucking invisible King Kong that's grabbing your ball and running down the fairway with it. In this world, there's just us. It's not the same as it was. But that's my diatribe for the day. We're not going to go too far after that. We'll leave it in good hands that they made a post today. I was very proud of Kevin and Andy. Well done, guys. They figured something out, and then they told everybody they figured it out so that we could stop seeing the same post that fucking Champ is sometimes resetting when you play it. We can't, Rick. We can't. I want to be a world champion before they hire me. I will take nothing less. Oh, God, I thought I had the 7-wood on. Fuck! I thought I hit a 7-wood there. Fuck me. Now we need that to go in. It ain't going in. I wasn't trying too hard. Fuck me. Yeah, we got some things set up to do like that, but it's still... Well, when I said that to Adam, though, that I was like, before anything like that would ever happen, I have to win world championships. And they are, Nick, they are. And I agree. That is it. That is it. What comments? That's the more important thing. I'm still waiting for someone to answer. I can answer it for them because I've asked the question and been told, but it defeats the purpose of QA. But somebody's in there asking a question, are they going to add more avatars? And the answer to that is yes, they will eventually. When? I don't know. Is it going to be the next world champion? It doesn't seem like it. Well, technically, no, Nick. They used to have restrictions like they couldn't even play in outside tournaments. They've loosened that up. Hey, there's Ken. How you doing, bud? But yeah, for their sponsored events, absolutely not. So if I worked for them, I would not be able to play for World Championship. That's 100% true. I think Rick's right. I think a Tay-Tay bodysuit. We'll have to talk to her about it. I got her. I'll have to text her later. Not while you guys are here. She gets nervous when I talk about her on stream. So you know, I don't want to put her in a bad position. They don't want you to be egregious, you know, like they're not going in and before Sobe used to have to DNF at the end of every round. They haven't gotten down to that again, but I think they don't let them, the employees can't cash out is really what stops it. What the fuck? All right, I don't think that went in the rough. I'm putting it. I don't care. Well, the last time I saw Sobe was the final NIV, and it was such an eye opener. I was playing with him warming up, and look, I got to pick Sobe's ear quite a bit on Golden Tee related stuff, and we'd have little arguments, but I'd defer to his expertise at the time. But man, oh, it absolutely did. But I got it through at least. Yeah, no, that. So Elaine did not like it at all if they played. That used to be a rule. The new, I think it's been kind of passed over now. So Kevin can play in the tournaments. It's been back and forth though, like, because Adam used to play. Guys, you guys don't know, Adam Kramer actually could play. I mean, to me, okay, Sobe's been the best player that they ever had. The second best player they ever had was probably Adam. Maybe Brad Litz. It was a close one to call, but they would compete. Adam got a top 4 in St. Louis one year, I think, or maybe top 8. So no, I'm pretty sure he made Calcutta. Lead you astray, not seek for me. They're playing a dangerous game. All right, we got to man up a little bit. And for shame, for shame. But those kind of rules are in place, though. Ah, well. Okay, so Calcutta is that auction that we have on players. What it means? It's actually, I mean, it's actually kind of an old racist term. It's basically derived from the bidding on auction of live people during the slave trade on the Silk Road. I believe it was in Calcutta that they actually, so it was named after that, the auction of a person. I know it's kind of shitty the way when I say it like that, but it's actually really what it means. But that auction, you saw it in St. Louis. There's a live auction for the players that people can win money based on their stuff. Based on what the player does in the tournament. And that's a Calcutta. So you got to, for most tournaments back in the day, it was top 4 you had to get to make Calcutta. Now it's spread out a lot more because we have a lot more players, and by doing that, you get a lot more bids. Oopsie. But when I say make the Calcutta, I'm saying top 4, because I believe it would have been top 4. Might have been top 6 then. But I think Calcutta on some of these tournaments will pay out to top 8. Then we pay some to the purple bracket winner. We pay some to the silver bracket winner, whatever. Hey. All right. We can either hit this a little hard, or I can flip thumb the 4-iron, bounce the face of the hill, and try to make it. I'm going to try that. Nope. Bad idea. I didn't hit the hill low enough to slow it down. Okay, giddy up. Yeah, you got to keep playing, man. Anybody could jump out of these things. I will say this. There's only been one field bet player. And when I say field bet, it means that they didn't buy themselves for the minimum, and it went to the field, and then you can buy that whole block of field players. I've asked this trivia question before, but there's only been one field bet player ever to win a tournament. First person to guess the correct answer gets a free entry in the handicap tournament. Incorrect guesses mean you are out for guessing again. And all you're going to have, the caveat is you'll have to say what tournament he won to do that. Oh, Puff, fuck you. Don't you bet. You know. No, Puff, you don't fucking count. You've already... No. No, no, no. No, you don't count, you dirty son of a bitch. Go spend $50 and buy your sister some fucking windows. That's the thing. That's why it would have been a free entry, because it's a tough one. But this is supposed to be to help spur the people on. Well, I know that we got listening is hard to do, but you guys have now been disqualified. You both have been disqualified, and your answers are null and void. Because I make the fucking rules here, dude. This is word of mouth, not word of puff. Fucking word of puff. Who would watch that bullshit anyway? Yeah, well, Puff and I we had some, I think we had one where we got 6 of the 7 people paid at one of the Dallas tournaments, and then the next year we bought half the field and got nothing back. So we had a good system. We did. Again, nobody's listening here. Nobody listens to it. Another null and voided bet here. Another null and voided. All right, so quick question for you guys. Hey, Biddy, how you doing? We're going to talk about, too, the next thing I want to talk about is the Eliminator League that I want to set up for fantasy. I'm going to post this shit out here this weekend. I keep saying this weekend. I just keep running into shit. I told Jill, so Jill will make it happen. She's going to make sure we get fantasy up and running. And that's a good thing because she keeps me sane and also keeps me focused and directed. Oh, Biddy tried the rules, but he's incorrect. Very close, though, Biddy. For that prize, you get nothing. You get a hole-in-one that I'm going to get here. Now you got moistness coming. You're very close, though. Also, who fell asleep on his bathroom floor that same weekend? James getting closer, but what was the name of the tournament? Tournaments had names. They were fun back then. Yeah, see, like, a left one did not bounce like that before. But James is the closest, so James can play in the handicap tournament for free, so I will add his name. Actually incorrect. Biddy again incorrect. And after incorrect answers, you're out. And Ryan's got it covered. Ryan would have had it, but we're gonna give James a free entry. Cool. The rich motherfuckers don't need free shit. I'm tired of you people, dude. I got angry watching the Woodstock 99 video last night on if you guys are, it brought back a lot. Like, it's so weird the shit you remember from your childhood and the shit you don't. And I guess that wasn't even really childhood. I mean, that was 99. I was 21, but that it just angered me to hear the promoter go, well, it was the promoter, the guy who really fucked it up and didn't hire any security or do anything, is saying, well, Fred Durst antagonized the crowd. Dude, one of his songs was Give Me Something to Break. He played his song. Like, what the fuck, dude? You knew what you got into. I also didn't realize how many people like corn. Not the vegetable, because I love the vegetable. All right, we're loading this up. Hang on, we got to get the next, where is it? Wow, 2022, sign up. Yeah, I gotta parse through that this weekend too. And that's gonna be a Jill task. She's really good at the data. What a data enterer. What do you call that? I forget. There's a term for it. But she's good at parsing through my PayPal to find out, and my Venmos to find out who paid what for what. So she's gonna have a task this weekend. I'm gonna go play GoldenTeeTV. Data entry, there it is. God damn, why couldn't I think of that word? All right, we're going to low T release this. Oh, yeah, that's another one. Exactly. Same thing. I got it. And you forget that Korn and Limp Bizkit were like two of the biggest bands in the fucking world. Who would have thought? I don't know, man. That one you're gonna have people arguing with all of the time. How are these not going in? It was like, but no, I'm watching that. I'm watching Woodstock 99 and watching the thing burn. And all I could think was, God damn, I wish I was there. That looked like a hell of a party. That's what I'm thinking. Jill's like, oh my God, people died. Nope, that's not him. It was quite entertaining to watch, though. But yeah, Travis Scott was not around in '99. I think he might have been. He might have been a glimmer in someone's eye back then. I wonder if Travis Scott was alive even. I'm guessing not. Oh yeah, but Travis Scott actually tried to stop people at that show, though. I believe he might have still been getting swallowed at that point in time. Come on, ball. Go in the hole. Nope. Oh, I'm spraying the thumbs this afternoon. We're going to have to get this out of me until we get back to the bar. Immigrants, we get the job done. Back to France. My people, if I'm given a chance. So till we meet again, not throwing away my shots. Yes, he was. He might not. He might have been alive though by then. I've heard it so much it feels more like him. How are the massage parlors next to the bar? Which bar? I'm remembering a story about that, but I don't remember a story about that. New nation gotta meet my son. Take the bullets out your gun. The bullets out your gun. We move undercover. We move as fun. Sorry, Hamilton just comes on and I gotta sing it. It's either that or meet the business end of a bayonet. The code word is Rochambeau. Oh, yeah. Dude. You know what's funny, though, is that no one ever saw him again here that weekend. Like, it's so weird that, you know, this is how I know that our impression of somebody's correct. When random people, or like people that I know from, like the bartender was like, oh, you mean that really weird dude that was in here? Yeah, that says something when strangers know you're weird. Well, I will say, I'm pretty sure my wife and I saw him in a student driver semi like a couple weeks later. So I think he might have gotten through the class. Who knows though? But I mean, I was contemplating not accepting that a job because they hire people like him. It wouldn't have been the same job. Mine would have been more data analytics. Ah, yeah, Tim, there's always room in mine, man. I got to parse through. I think there's like 60 or so in it, so I'll have to change the payouts because everything I posted is based off 128. I can't believe we're having less people fill these up than the ones in the 21s. It's kind of like I would have never predicted that. I would have thought more people were interested in playing in these now with 2022 out, especially now that 22's fixed. Songs repeat in a world turned upside down. Did you saw that too? It took forever. Yeah, it's kind of baffling me, to be honest with you. Now, I'm going to force everybody left in my other one into the new one. I know Bryce Albert's going to want to be in the next one because he ain't winning the machine and he wants a machine, but I don't know if there's only 64 people, I can't really justify putting a machine on the line for that. I'll have to see. We'll have to see. Although I do maybe I'll just sell this. Anybody want my machine for 2K? Your only caveat is you're waiting for my PGA Home Edition to get here. That's it. I don't want to sell it. I want to give it away. That's the whole point. Oh. Yeah, you got a caveat to it, Rick. I probably shouldn't. Let me wait and see. $1. All right, James. Well, now you have to pay the $1. I'm going to need that ASAP, sir. Well, the thing that scares me is that I played 20 games on Wednesday night, and when I got out to the bar last night at 7:50, I still had 2 games open. And that's a little troubling to me. Who misses this green? I do. And then, okay, so watch it go down, and since it stopped against the wall, because, you know, the gravity, it rolled down that time. That's good, but we're fucked. Now, Nick, did you guys upgrade everything to PGA machines? But now the caveat to that is I'm having more people subscribe lately. I'm having more people messaging me for questions and things like that. Darren, all right. 18 is tough, especially. You have 14 in the area. Okay, I see. We only have 2 in my area, and I think 5 total in all of Iowa. It sucks with how the release went, and that one isn't all IT's fault. It's a lot of IT's fault, but they couldn't really do anything, and the timing of everything with the pandemic and yada yada yada. I mean, it wasn't really good, and I honestly feel like bar business itself is way down now too. So I think that is more like I'm aligning this back to when Golden Tee had a big drop off when the smoking bans started happening at bars. Like, that was huge. It was a huge hit. So I think it's more of a turn down. I mean, bar business is down for certain right now. But then we look and see that live events, we're having like the biggest success ever with them now. And is there something that the live events are doing? Yeah, but I mean, we're really not post-COVID. I think that's more. I think the more of the issue is society as a whole, not Golden Tee. It certainly doesn't help that. I mean, they're not doing themselves any favor with the issues that have been happening. And I'm really tired of the excuses from locations, whether it's bars, restaurants, all whining about, oh, post-COVID, we don't have the staff to provide adequate service and shit like that. Like, well, it's kind of a cop-out, dude. Like, half the shit that... it is also summer, correct? So you would think, okay, if you're going to do a staggered release, now would be a time to get it. Now would be a time to be doing a release in one of your down months, because then you get the Golden Tee, the Golden Tee Christmas type hype. Come on. Personally, goddamn, I'm fucking not getting anything to drop again today. I don't think the 7 clears this with a thumb shot, but we're gonna try it. Alright, it did. The bite didn't need it. That was something a person could do. So maybe in the future they do that with the staggered releases coming. They're gonna make sure that sometime during the summer, like, personally, I think that Nord Allen should have released already. What am I doing wrong on that hole today? Goddamn. Ah, not good. I'm playing bad. No, I've only got 4 of them in so far. I've only gotten to play 4 of them. Nobody wanted to do it. I thought it would be cool. Out of 4 games, I have 3 birdies and a par. And the par was just stupid. Yeah, let's play some 18s. That event, and now that it's just 2 of us in it right now, I'm gonna start getting close to them timing out, or it can't be played in what? It can't be played in contests yet, can it? Hey, Tim, if you're still here, I don't have a match yet, do I? Because I'll accept that and play that right away on stream. Books of old legends and the gift. Well, it looks like I'm going to be playing some Hollywood today. Oh, yeah, no, they always do that. That's always been a thing. They've always done that. All right, let's play some of these. Yeah, they'll always throw a couple holes into those ahead of time. All right, we're gonna get a chush on one. It looks like. So we gotta get this. If we get this up to 300 or get this up to 400, we got a chush. Now I'd be thinking an A1, but all I'm gonna do is not get it out enough. I think a straight shot, I'll be plenty close. Shit, that might even get close to being on. But that's right where I want it. This is all I'm looking for here. Motherfuck! That should have been a gimme. What the fuck? Couldn't get it to go. God damn it. No, IT has. Okay, that's an untrue. It's posted. The schedule for release is posted. So we'll pay an IT for the bad things. That one's not bad. They're right on point with that. It's right on the top. I want to say it's on the banner. Let's see if I can find it real quick. And I saved the image somewhere, but I believe it's on the banner for the Golden Tee fan page. Nope, that's now changed. Good. Where are images? It was up here for a long time, though. Somebody has it. I don't want to screw with it. Oh, you had to send him the schedule. Yeah. And they really have. Yeah, they posted it. They did. Everybody got an email with the release schedule. I'm almost positive of that. Chances are he probably had it. It probably went to spam. Sorry, I misread that real quick. Superhuman, yeah. But that's, I mean, you got a great vendor there, though. I don't really care if he doesn't know the release schedule, but you got a vendor who's actually talking to your players. I mean, since my vendor passed away, I haven't met the new, or I knew the new guy already way before, but I saw him at TOC. The last time I saw him was TOC in Kansas City. And at the time, I was playing enough to... Yeah, but you have somebody you get... Oh, there we go. Look at that. One stop and dead. That might screw me here. But that would have bounced out of that bunker before. No, it didn't screw me at least. Ooh, ear just started hurting. Ah. Oh, that doesn't feel good. Okay, now the headphone went totally dead. Ah, we gotta repair. Oh, you know what? Let's just do that. All right, we're back. We're back. Yeah, but that's good that he's around. That's a special type of vendor. There's only a few of those in the country. I'm not real sharp today, guys. I guess I really just wanted you here so we could talk. That's all. I just wanted to talk to everybody. Go back, music, play. All right, we're back. We're back. We got music. How do I want to play it? Let's go like this. Oh, sweet. No, that's good. Did they got the touch screen working then? It probably just was disconnected. I can't figure out the economy at all right now. I honestly projected that we were going to majorly collapse. But now we just dipped to the lowest fucking unemployment and added 500,000 jobs this month. But I love it. Okay, I think I'm totally fucked here. We're going to have to try to get clever. Hey, Mike. How the fuck did I hit it that far? Oh, that's terrible. No, that thing had a ton more cut on it. Yeah, I'm not having it right now, guys. This just doesn't feel right. I'm sticking to everything. My hands are funny. Oh, well. Oh yeah, Benny, that one was bad. Was that me, you, and Clint? Well, and then the one time you guys were when I put it back together, I was doing it fast because I think I was playing a match at that time, and I had the bearing outside of the fucking guy. It was bad. That was just a bunch of drunk idiots trying to do things. Drunk idiots trying to install trackballs. That could have been a new show. that doesn't, I mean, you can't really use that in the equation though, Nick, because it's always been, I mean, the percentage of people needing second jobs, I don't think is going to change that dramatically. I actually don't. I have zero physical. I don't have any of the actual balls. I have all the casings and all the parts, but zero balls. And now I'm getting down to the bottom of the barrel here. I think I've just been playing too much tea. Like, why did I hit that there? That's stupid. I was going to try to go under that tree, but it wouldn't be a good idea. See, that one before, though, I would have played that to skip through the sand, and now it wouldn't have skipped through the sand. I can't believe that putt got to the hole either. I mean, cut you down. This is like the, I know you guys down south probably get this. This is like the worst months of the year to play GoldenTee in the Midwest. Everything, it's like we get this really bad humidity, and then it'll get really cool, so people open the doors, and then it gets back to hop. Oh, the sand is different now, dude. It sticks one hop and stuck. It doesn't roll through sand anymore. So sand plays, it makes a hole like hole one of Champ a little easier because it won't come out as hot, but it kind of makes a lot of other holes fucking hard or impossible. I had a real hard time on Safari the first time because I had all these tee boxes that I'd never seen before, and it was shots like you would touch sand, and if you touch the sand, you're losing everything. I think it does. I personally have found that it does. I used to never miss chips out of the sand, and now I'm either blasting way over greens or not getting it out of the sand. So the problem that you'll see, maybe I'll do it. I'll try it here. I don't really care. 24. Who am I playing? Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose this. We'll show you in a minute. Oh. Okay, that's perfect. Well, this hole doesn't really do it, but look at, so that ball trickled down and it stops on the slope. So once the ball enters, now if that slope, this hole won't be a problem, but if it's a hole with a more dramatic slope, your shots are all hitting the hill right away. There's not much you can do about it. Down eat you alive, just like animals. Animals like animals. So yeah, it drastically changes it. I had one last night where I was on a side of a wall in a bunker, and it was hitting the edge every time and kind of barely scooting out and then trickling back down and getting stuck right next to the edge. So yeah, it dramatically changes the bunker play. Oh, good thing it didn't recognize my start button press. All right. Ooh, 2 days. Yeah, we're going Jackrabbit. Here we go. We're going to go. All right. We're taking the douche B record for sure. We're getting the tops. We're getting the records here. There is no way. If I don't get the record, I'm done. I quit. Fair? Fair. La la la. No. No, it is absolutely a change to the sand. We were just talking about it. Ryan and I were talking about it right when you got in. But yeah, it's... I like the term, I've dubbed it as sticky sand, and it's all sand. It's all sticky sand now. And there won't go spirits in my head, and there won't. What? And once again, everywhere, every piece of sand, Caesar. So they must have done something in the database that's the sand data, the part of the database, the line in there that's sand. My guess is they probably added something to somewhere and added it that way, and it just happens to affect every time you're in the sand. They've done it before. Well, we wish. That would have been nice. But apparently you can get 9 years for that nowadays. Who knew? How is that short? Because I only hit it 130. Yeah, I'm lazy and not hitting. Fucking... Oh, I'm probably not going to get that record now. I'm going to have to quit. For some weed, dude. For some weed. It was more of political satire there. Okay, we fixed it. We're back. Okay, we're getting the record still. Woof. I thought I'd have to be done. If I wasn't playing in an invite right now, I would have just tapped this over the edge. Well, no, that might not be sand. That might be called gravel or dirt. But that's the thing. You don't know. Yeah, this is gravel. I'm glad I didn't test it. But even that is coming out like fucking... Why'd that come out so hot? That was only fucking 39 miles per hour, and that ball went 40 yards on a fly. What is that? No, it's not impatient. It's just my turn. It's just the way I do things, Caesar. It's just how I play. Helps with my positioning and shit. Oh, shit. Nah, mine's gonna be looking for me soon, too. But all of the off surfaces play differently now. I can't imagine the sand becoming stickier depending on what kind of ball that you use. I haven't tested it, so I can't. There's a lot of things I couldn't imagine being true that turned out to be true. Oh my God, dude. Hit the ball. What is going on here? Hit you. Dude, I might not break this record. I might have to quit the stream early. I'm a man of my word. That's 60. That puts me at 24. I gotta play clean. The smell of you in every single thing I see. You're lighted. A little achy, a little tired, I guess, today. Nope, nothing special here. But I am not kidding, though, about that Woodstock 99 documentary on Netflix. It was actually really good. I'm like spraying everything that I hit. We're not on yet. We'll have to get on before I head out tonight. That's not good. Hey. All right, we got to stuff this thing tight. It was great, Rick. We are watching Lincoln Lawyer right now, but I was like, I don't want to finish this all today. Let's sit and watch something else. I am, Chris. I'm heading out. I'll head out. I'm gonna probably get out about. Well, we'll probably finish Lincoln Lawyer and then I'll go out. I'm one of those weird people that enjoys hanging out with his wife. I know, it's fucking weird. What, the Lincoln Lawyer? Yeah, it's not bad. There's nothing I miss seeing William H. Macy and Matt McConaughey, but it's pretty fun. It's pretty interesting. My God, am I not very sharp? No, that's the movie. They have a series too. There's a series on Netflix. Yeah. I did. I thought that show is fantastic. Umbrella Academy might be my favorite show they've ever had on Netflix. F is for Family. I'll have to check that out. Like, what am I doing? I'm just not hitting them. I'm not making contact here. Yeah, I thought, yeah, Umbrella was... wait, which one's... Oh, Lincoln Lawyer. Gotcha. Yeah, it was... I put it this way. Oh, I gotcha. All right, we got to stick 18. Wait, who doesn't have Netflix? You're ending it in a week. What's going on, man? Why are you ending Netflix? Yes, you do. Whoa. Just from the quagmire, the field waving Betsy Ross's swag fire. Turns out we had a secret weapon, an immigrant unafraid to step in. It's constantly and commanding the British henchmen. Everyone give it up for America's favorite fighting Frenchman, Lafayette. You love the movies too. We all do. I just don't have the excuse to watch them. Does anybody remember the show called Luck? I think it was a Showtime show with Dustin Hoffman about horses or some shit. It didn't make it very far. Keep it up, man. My White Sox are terrible. Well, we're 2 games back. But let's be honest now. I can't say anything but it's the Padres world, and we're barely living in it. Like Alexander Hamilton. Do I have my par 3 bag on? I do. Well, no, you do realize in order to be the best team in the league, you have to beat it. Yeah, they did. That was... I mean, they're the new Dodgers. Sorry, James. It's just an embarrassment of riches. It's really starting to turn me off from baseball, the way that the trade deadline works. I probably wouldn't feel that way if it was my team that was making all the good moves always, but because we're always teased like the White Sox are in on these people, and nothing. Well, the Rays are at least smarter about it. I don't get this, though. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, Kansas City dumping Benintendi. Like, okay, that doesn't make sense to me. They have a ton of young, awesome talent. Like, Why would you do such a thing? No, you're not. You're not happy. You wanted it. He wasn't he wasn't getting much more than 10 million though. That's the point. He hasn't really done much yet. This is really his first year up in the bigs, right? Maybe second, so something like that. But I'm with you. Everybody hates seeing the Yankees and Astros do well. He didn't really. Okay, so that he hasn't done enough to be warranting much more money. I mean, he is an all-star now, but fuck, man, I don't know. Well, if you watch, the true Astros fans are never doing well at Golden Tee tournaments anyway. Fucking Luna would wear a St. Louis Cardinals jersey if whoever was around him telling him to wear it was there. I lagged this, guys. I was about to go at that hole. Oh, yeah. My hands are just sticky, icky to the deck. Like crazy. Oh, there's no doubt he's good. There's no doubt he's good, but goddamn, you don't... I mean, that was like what? He went behind Dansby. He went behind... who was the other golden spikes out of the SEC that he went behind that year? That was the same draft class. It was him, Dansby, Swanson, and... I can't remember the third person. And trust me, I know he's a good player. I didn't, and that's why I don't understand why the Royals would let them go with the amount of young talent they have coming up. They should be positioned in, I mean, if they look at our division, they're really not far off. No, Walker, it was another position player, I thought. Because he was the third SEC player drafted that year, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. Yes, I know, and he went behind two other players in that draft from his conference. That's what I'm saying. It was Dansby Swanson, and, God, who's the fucking other one? Dansby, and who's the other one? Somebody's gonna find it. I know I'm right. I can't think of who it was though. Bregman. You're right. It was Bregman. That's it. And those guys didn't move anywhere, did they? No, they stay with. It just doesn't make sense to me why Kansas City would. That's like a young, talented player that isn't going to require $30 million a year, even if he is a free agent. Which I don't even think that's right. Is he? Because that would mean that Swanson, did Swanson and Bregman just get re-signed? And then now you add to it, fucking Bobby Witt is going to be insanely good. You got a bunch of good young starting pitching there. I mean, maybe not even that young, but Singer's okay. But what did he do and how many games did he play? That was a late season call-up, right? It's saying that he was there. He didn't do that. He didn't play the whole year in MLB that year. But this still goes to my point. Good young talent. When you have a bunch of young talent that's pretty major league ready, you kind of gotta. I don't know when your timing to go for it is going to be other than then. Especially with the weakness in the AL Central, like you don't need a lot to make the postseason in our division. So why are we giving him up and not spending any money? I don't even know who they got in return for him, to be honest. Right back. Hey, Stu Fox. There we go. How you doing, buddy? Somebody with some sense. QC. Well, there was no reports of that. Them even offering him a contract, to my knowledge. And I mean, that's how Juan Soto got traded. He rejected a contract. I am actually seriously thinking about it, Stu. I love those guys. Why? If you go, if Todd's going. But I mean, life. God damn it, dude. I can't even hit the ball hard right now. What the fuck is going on here? Yeah, fuck you. Of course it's going to play the bushes there. But you know, if I would have played that, yeah, it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. The Juan Soto trade makes sense. They tried to hold him. They tried to re-sign him. Cool. He wasn't going to. Cool. Get all the value you can. To him, Soto was meaningless because they're not going to compete. So why pay him anything when you can get young players? Okay, that makes sense. Trading Benintendi doesn't make sense to me. I whiffed the ball again. What the fuck am I doing? Do you see how that ball plugged once it hit the sand? Like, it shouldn't have stopped there. It should have been way at the back of the trap. I'm not that mad about it, but... Yeah, I think I picked a bad time to stream today. I'm just playing really off. Like, nothing feels right. Moment of adrenaline. Last chance to negotiate. Send in your second, see if they can set the record straight. But, Stu, I did put that I'm interested. Yeah, I have been. No, it's just not. It's more that I'm sticking to the deck and I'm not hitting the ball clean. That's all. That's really it. There's no secret mystery here. No, that's not right. That one I hit perfect. I wanted to hit that 140s. Weird. The thumb shot is the most important shot in Golden Tee. Or the no pullback shot is the most important shot in Golden Tee right now. Okay, no, there's something I gotta take. No, that's not right. That's not me now. Yeah, I'm not getting anything here. So I'm gonna pull the ball out. This is not me. That's not me. This ball's fucking up. So, we can do anything we want to the trackball once we unplug it. And god damn it, good. Well, this is also going to give me a reason to go. I gotta get new screws. I stripped them out pretty bad. See? You hear that, guys? Yeah, I fucked them up. But I know they're already fucked up, so I don't care. I'll just replace the screws here. Yeah, no, I'm going to. That's why I'm streaming now, Stu, so I can get out and play tonight. I really want to try the Royal Code shot. You guys heard that thing there. Perfect. Trackball's out. Yeah, well, it's the... Right. There ain't nothing gonna happen to the machine. Nothing gonna happen to the machine by cleaning the trackball. All right. So things that I'm checking right away, right? I'm looking to see if there's any really bad grooves. These rollers look really fucking good, so that's good. Bearings wise, the ball was rolling fine, so I'm not too worried about bearings on this at all. Then I'm checking to see if I am getting any bunching. God damn it. And I don't see any bunching. Well, kind of do have a little bunching here. That wasn't what's causing my distance. It's because it feels like the rollers are kind of oily to me right now. But luckily, if it was a red board in there, I happen to have another set of circuit boards attached here that I'll use. So I won't have to do much to this. Making sure I do make contact with the copper tape with the bearings here. Yeah, that's rolling fine. Good. What I'm going to do, though, is when I get this thing back close to being put together completely, I'm going to take some alcohol and clean off the rollers just to get whatever grease thing is on there. And that should fix it. I should feel better about the ball. And a lot of this is just mental. That ball was probably fine for 99% of everything. It just didn't feel right. So now I'm changing it, so I'm getting a mental fix. A lot of this is, a lot of Golden Tee is mental. Yeah, we can have perfect equipment. It's mental. Most of the issues come from our minds than anything. No. Well, people that are blaming the copper tape are wrong, right? The people, when they're complaining about speeds, are saying, I can only max it out at 110. I'm telling you right now that the copper tape is not stopping the momentum or the inertia that you're getting from hitting the trackball. What you will find, though, is that if you get the copper tape bunching up and it's catching the roller, your left to right roller or your forward and back roller might be moving a little slower than intended. Just a little bit. It's not a big difference. So, but when you hear somebody saying like, oh, I can't hit my speeds over 110 anymore, dude, your hands are greasy and you've grease fished your ball. That is the answer. That is 100% your answer right there. There's a couple other little things like the flywheels that go through the light reader. They can come loose on the actual roller. So with that slippage, you can get some less. That's a lot more rare. I've opened up a trackball or two. The tape is absolutely a place to give it a chance to bleed off static electricity. So if you remove that tape, you're going to you're not necessarily going to have problems. If you're always touching metal and bleeding it off that way, you're probably not going to have issues. But it's there for a reason, and the reason is a good one, and it's fully there to bleed off static electricity. There's some places where it can where the static can be pretty goddamn dramatic, right? At least now, though, I know I'm going to switch out. I got to buy 4 of those deck screws. And I got to figure out a place that has them. Because I totally stripped them out with the power drill. It was all my fault. I'm stupid because of it. It was a stupid move using that one. I thought I had one with the torque on it that had the torque ratings on it. And I grabbed the wrong one and just took the whole fucking... I just drilled that goddamn thing right out of it. So now I have no Phillips head at the top of these screws. There's one that does. Oh, there's 2 that have some, but... they can keep her. I'm not sure what you mean. All right. Now, we always got to make sure that, grounding on the electronics is huge, guys. I don't know how many of you have worked on much of major electronics. Grounding shit, you need to make sure things are grounded correctly. Yeah, see, and this is what the people that all you have to do if you're working on a trackball is make sure it's unplugged. There's nothing else I'm going to do to this thing if it's unplugged. I'm not doing anything. You'll see people talking about how they fried their I/O board because you took the trackball apart. What the problem is? Well, Mike, see now at tournaments I hit down on the ball a lot more because there's a ton of people playing on the machines. There's oils, there's crap on it. And I know if I can hit down on it, I can hit through pretty much any problem that a ball's going to have. So you'll hear it. And I mean, that's why you hear when I hit at tournaments, you'll hear it a lot more. Okay, that screw is not going in. We're going to use that one. We're going to be leaving this screwless. Because look at this. I basically routed this fucker out. See? That's not how it should look. But let's see if I can hand tighten it in one of the other spots. And really all these things need to be is hand tightened. Once you get the lock washer to compress, that's as far as it needs to go. And in fact, that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to grab a pair of pliers to do it, though. All right, I was going to grab a pair of pliers, but I can't find one. We found one, don't worry. We got a pair now. No, I'm just a fool for you. All right, that's good. But it is a problem for most. If you're hitting down, down into the ball, yeah, you're losing a lot of it. The physics will tell you that you're losing your power to the down instead of transferring it to the other spot. All right. Yeah, that had to be it. Clearly, that was the problem. I was going to DNF this game, but we'll play it out just to... We'll play it out. We'll play it out just to see if we catch up. Oh. Yeah, they do. No, they do. I just don't know the numbers on it. I didn't know what exact, like, I don't know screw numbers very well. Except I know. What the fuck did that hit that it bounced upward like that? Well, one, I only hit that 138. But, oh God, I didn't even get it over the fucking, oh, that's terrible. Ball feels really good now, though, so that's a plus. We're getting there. But I probably did switch the left and right roller, so it's going to take a little time to get a groove back in it. You let it linger. No, I got to go make some money, bruh. Ugh, this is like the least favorite look I could get on this hole. We're going to try to bounce it up. I'm happy with that shot. And I made a putt too. Wow. Okay. We're double teaming this. We're going to get to like minus 28. That's the goal. We're going to get there. All right, this is going to be a bad one too. I mean, I might leave it short, but we got to get this all the way up. All right, we're up. All right, am I going to get fucked here, though? I wonder if this putt gets there, even. Oh, it got there, but fuck. I can't putt. Putting's my fucking issue lately. That just sucks. I'm sure he already knows. Our senator. Ah! Yeah, no problem, Bama. I think we might have a Dodge City to play. But I'm now getting my max speeds, and I don't feel like I'm hitting any harder. So I probably got something on the ball. That's it. Now my aim sucks, but... So... No, I'm not going to the strip club. I'm not a strip club guy, really. Never been a big strip club guy. I always like why would I pay for stuff that I don't really get to use? You know what I mean? I mean, those girls got to get through college too, but I'm not going to be the one sitting there. Oh! No. Yeah, it feels a lot better, but still, I don't feel great. Oh. 3 people died from a lightning strike across from the White House. How did 3 people die from one lightning strike? Does he? All right, let's ace 18 to make this round feel better. So I feel that we're not acing that. I don't like this look. Well, maybe we are. Oh. All right, good. We're past all the garbage. We got a few games left in me. But, yeah, I guess. I mean, or let's hold hands and put golf clubs in our mouth. Let's do that. Oh, look at that. Big dodge right here. Let's get at it. Bama loves himself some dodge. All right, one isn't there. Can we hit a C3, though, and get it up there for a chush? No, this is definitely not there at all. And, in fact, I'm putting it in the fairway for the first time ever. I mean, along the lines of the Tide Pods, you guys do realize that didn't really happen, right? It was a joke that a bunch of you old cocksuckers thought were funny. That thought was real. Guys, I hate to say it, kids are smarter than us nowadays. They really are. They know more things than we do. Apparently, I do not like to score low. The drinking antifreeze thing's kind of scary though, because it's really sweet. Yeah, I'm not sharp at all right now. This feels weird. Everything's just not good. But, you know, when you're breaking, like, ear infections and shit, when that stuff starts breaking, like, I'm feeling kind of all out of whack, all out of balance. Better, but, I mean, not, it was never really bad. It just hurt. But I definitely was getting some balance, and, like, I think I almost fell down the stairs twice when it was at its worst. You done me, and I bet I felt it. Yeah, before everybody knew about real time. No, I've hardly been drinking, man. I think I've had 2 beers this month. Now I'm pulling everything way left. But now that could also be because I've established the grooves in a certain way on the ball. Even though it didn't look like there was many grooves there was definitely some wear. So when you switch it from left to right to front to back, it's going to take some games to get it back to where it's the grooves maybe for you. And I would have had a bunch of parts. James Hickey bought all those balls from Adam Fitzgerald. I was going to grab them all and then just make balls, but James Hickey took them all down. Nah. No, I don't make the best decisions when I drink. I mean, they're awesome at the time, but not good for my life, my wife. I'm not like horrid, but the Calcutta normally starts at, well, it's probably 11 o'clock on Saturday now. I think it's 11 at Saturday now. Are you coming, Caesar? Are you coming to the tournament? Are you going to drive there? I'm guessing I'm going to take half. No, that's the only thing I'm buying while I'm there. I'll take half. I'm taking half of myself. We still got a couple weeks, though. But, I mean, based off of... hey, my first tournament back at 7-8 is not a bad place to finish in one of these. So, I'm expecting... like, my main goal is... I want to win, obviously, but getting into the Calcutta money is my first goal. So, I got to get 6th or better. Oh, sweet! South Carolina, you'll have a blast. To rid yourself of vanity, don't just forget the reason. I forgot that I was on a tee still. That's awesome. See, even I'm stupid. More, no more, it cannot wait. All right, can we get it deep enough? I don't like it. Nope, I'll go here. Your plans and dang, you're free. It's fucking plugs on a driver with bite. Come on. That thing should have dropped down. Fine. Isn't that crazy? That was a 9-wood. Oh, Bama, that was... Whew. I don't even know if she took a sip, but she started adding the almond milk to it. and was like, what the fuck is this? This tea has gone bad. And then realized that she grabbed the chicken stock that I had in like the same shelf in the fridge. Right from the start, you were a thief. Ooh, what did Alex Jones have to pay for the second verdict? I'm curious. Yeah, exactly. I mean, shit, I'm actually contemplating hitting this. I aced this hole with a 9-wood medium tea from 280. Yeah, awesome. Arrows. To me. So par is 30 here. We need to get some points on a hole out because in this game, clean rounds is not cutting it. So we need a hole out here. A clean round with no points is probably last place, to be honest with you on this. It's still written in the stars of my heart. What was the second Alex Jones verdict? Did anybody see that? Oh yeah! That's a fucking good shot. That's the shit we get excited about. It's all in your mind. I don't know what the delay is here, but that's a pretty good call because that's a hard shot. That was a bad look, too. Yeah, even that, I'm not hitting maxes. Fuck you, Golden Tee. Like, seriously, that putt was way far enough out. It didn't read like I put it out at all. That's just trash. 45.2, so he's down. So they gave him $50 million for one kid. There's 20 kids from that. That man's gonna be broke. Wow. All right, so wow, that's impressive. And then I blow it on 18. But I didn't get anything on the ball again. I'm not happy with how I'm hitting the track ball right now. Will come clean. All right, this is probably going to be the last one. Let's, oh shit, we could do dodge again, but no, I don't want to, it just stacks my handicap up. We'll play the par 3 myself. Can learn to love again. But the guy was making $800,000 a day from the last thing I heard, is from donations and from his fucking show. That guy don't deserve fucking $1 million. Fuck that. Scumbags like fucking him. My God. I think it's going to be a battle of attrition. I don't think any of us deserve to make the playoffs. We're all barely hovering at 500, man. We can't do shit. I mean, it's really all going to come down to the Sox Twins the rest of the way, and we're going to go break even with each other, and the Guardians end up winning the division. But now, mind you, too, yesterday was our first game that we've had our our lineup in it together all season. Oh God, that is so beautiful. Work, work, Angelica. Let's get ourselves a big line here. So, while I'm optimistic, I'm also realistic and no... And I don't blame everything on the manager, but when you have this much talent on a team, you can't play that bad. You can't be this bad. Now, if we go, I mean, watch, we're gonna go 20-2 in a game in the next month, like that. That's the kind of shit that we do, and then get our hopes up for the playoffs, and we'll be terrible. But we made no moves, and that's bad because everyone else made moves. I mean, we did sign Dinkman, but we did trade for Dinkman, but bullpen arms, we've got those. I don't know. I don't know even what to think anymore about the White Sox. This year's been a very big letdown. Miss, I know you got money, but perfume smells like your daddy's got money. My God, Mark. Well, make a chip. Here we go. Yeah, we did it. So I've been saying, you want a revolution? I want a revelation. So look at my declaration. And if I'm not a substance, I'm gonna tell them to include women in the sequel work. But that's really it, man. I don't know. I don't think the Twins are gonna hold on either. But they at least made some moves. I love their pickup. Lopez is fantastic. I mean, I didn't think they needed a closer because that Duran kid they got is insanely good. But adding Jorge Lopez was a great move. But again, nobody in our division did shit. Like, we didn't add it. And I guess that's why I'm a little bitter at baseball in general, because it's they just keep building more and more super type teams, and that doesn't interest me. How do you have that bench player that ends up carrying your team through the playoffs? Like, that was fun. That would be fun to see. We're the greatest city in the world. Greatest city in. That's not points. Well, I hit this last night, and I liked the look that it gave me going in. Well, hi, Bradley Stewart. How are you doing today, sir? Everything that you do. But why is that stuff? It's a part 5. Why is that stuff not the funny? That's fucking long. Oh my God. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. How'd it go today, man? Wifey doing okay? I couldn't remember if that was a today thing or if I did that when I was half asleep, but... I've loved you so. Oh no, I get scared when there's this long of a wait because there's a novel coming and I don't want to have to see this novel because I don't I trust it's, I'm hoping it's good news. Yeah, I'm Bill, I'm kind of feeling in the same route as you. Well, and what is the Padres payroll is going to start getting just like that too, right? Now, you know, that's a tough one. I'll take another birdie. Well, let's mark it down on the sheet, right? Mark it down. Yeah, I'm saying for future, what's it going to be, though? I can't find the sheet I was looking for. Hey, Rodney! You gotta be fucking shitting me. I just wanted to do that. I'll take the 27. 817 wasn't the cakest setup in the world. Oh, well. Well, Rodney, you timed it just right. It's 5 o'clock and I have to go. So, sorry about the poor play and taking time to work on a trackball. But we will see you guys come next week. Monday night, I'm going to go back to later night. Well, it's not an advantage. It's just different. The swing arc is different. So some people like it because they can judge their pullback better. I hate it. So it's no different, though. There's no advantage. It's just a different arc. So it's for the optics of it is all that changes. But I'm going to take off. I got to go get dinner ready and then get ready to watch Lincoln Lawyer and then head to the bar. So I'll see you guys out playing commercial tonight. Hopefully I play long because that means I'm playing well. Otherwise, I'm frustrated and I left. So we'll see you guys a little later, and come Monday, you'll see me again. Otherwise, enjoy your weekend, everybody. Hope to see you soon.